Daylight savings time brings up some surprising facts about sleep. Dr. Holly Phillips is with us. All right, we hear that there's an increased risk of heart attacks after a change in the time like this. Fact or fiction?
That's right, Norah. It actually is fact. It sounds crazy, but it's true. There's a good amount of research on this topic, and the gold standard study was out of Sweden. They looked at 20 years of data. They found that in the spring, when we spring the clocks forward, during the week right after that, there's a 5% increased risk of heart attacks. And when we put the clocks back in the fall, heart attacks decrease by 5%.
Why?
Yeah. It really has to do with inflammatory factors in the blood. Just losing that 1 hour of sleep releases cytokines and cortisol and makes us more likely to have a heart attack.
Okay. Is it possible to get too much sleep? I don't know anyone who says they get too much sleep, but is that possible?
It actually is a fact. It's possible to get too much sleep. I've never experienced it myself either. But the 9 hours is our critical break point. People who sleep longer than 9 hours on a regular basis have a higher risk of heart attack, obesity, diabetes, and even headaches. But on the flip side, too much sleep can be a sign of illness as well. It can be a major symptom of depression and sleep apnea. So if you can't wake up, you should talk to your doctor about it.
Can you make up for lost sleep?
You actually can't quite do it in one fell swoop, so that is fiction. If you lose sleep during the week, you develop what's called a sleep debt. And so we know that that's bad for your health. The sleep debt is the difference between how much you should be sleeping and how much you actually do. But here's the catch. If you sleep until noon on Saturday, you can't make up for that sleep debt. You'll feel great on Saturday, but the 2 or 3 days after that, you will not sleep as deeply, ending up where you started.
So, but if you slept just 5 or 6 hours, but you take a couple of naps that same day, do you make up for it?
In a small amount. You don't actually reverse the harmful effects of the sleep debt, but you might feel a little better that day.
But naps are good for you.
Naps are a good thing. But you should really, indeed, but you should really make up for the sleep debt gradually, an extra 15 or 30 minutes every night.
Okay, all right. Dr. Holly Phillips, thank you so much.